Sultan, the Chief Strategist at the Sultan Interactive Group. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
This is the first time NATO members have operated in concert to shoot down Russian weapons over a member's territory. How significant is this from a military perspective?
This is tremendously significant. So America has housed a good chunk of our armored units as well as our tank divisions in Poland for a period of time now. They have been a long-standing member and participant in the war on terror. They've also been big supporters in the war against Russia in Ukraine. So this kind of sets the stage for a new phase of this combative situation, one that may be bleeding out into more of a regional conflict.
Now, Prime Minister Donald Tusk described this incident as bringing Europe the closest to open conflict since World War II. Do you see this drone incident as a deliberate provocation by Moscow, or could it have been a miscalculation?
Moscow doesn't miscalculate things like this. And when we're coming to incursions by drones, it's part surveillance, it's also part ops on their part, where they're expressing their perspective on hegemony. Remember that Poland at one point in time was under their specter of influence. And I think what they're doing here is they are coming to the table in negotiations in Ukraine, but they're trying to continue to exert their power, even though the Ukrainians have been pushing back, destroying refineries, things like that. So it's significant in a very, very big way.
Now, given the increase in Russian drone incursions, what additional defense measures might Poland and other NATO states implement?
Well, number one, I think if you've seen recently, Israel had shared portions of their Iron Dome with the UAE. As we talk about the Golden Dome inside of America, we may be looking to extend some of those niceties to some of our partner states in the European Union. Especially if we continue to see incursions by Russia. Now I think everyone's taking a wait and see approach to this. The commander of the European Command for the United States military is also taking a bit of a wait and see approach. So we have to see if this escalates or if this was really more of a test on the part of the Russian government.
Shifting from a military and political landscape to a humanitarian one, how do you expect NATO's civilian populations, especially in frontline countries like Poland and the Baltics, to react to this heightened sense of danger?
I think it's going to set warning bells off across Europe. The same way Germany has been talking about significantly rearming is also the same way that I think the Balkans are going to start looking at a defensive posture in a more meaningful way. That may mean more engagement with the Secretary of War Hegseth. That may also mean a little bit more of America in terms of a protectorate. Pax Americana worked for a long period of time. I think we do want to keep, Europe within that sphere of peace. But in order to get there, that may require a bit more of commitment on our part.
Sultan, Chief Strategist at the Sultan Interactive Group, thank you.
Thank you for having me.